used to, this is how hungry I wanted it, bro. Like, I used to come out here and so when I was in school, I used to have these mixtapes that we'd sneak into the music department. I'd give the janitor like $30. I'm like, yo, can you just open up the studio for me, bro? And I'd record my mixtape. So there was no cost, no overhead. So we record the mixtape and then literally we'll take it and sell it on the corner of our school. So like everybody passing down it was, yo, here $5, yo, here $5. I was selling fake white Air Force Ones. Now I got the real giants at home, you know what I mean? But like I was literally selling white tees, everything to fund my business, you know. And then I take the train out here, and then I do the same thing on Marquette, and that's where I.
So Milwaukee was influential in New York, like.
Yeah. And then when I graduated, and then I started getting a buzz. It was one of the first cities that took me in. I remember coming out here while I was in school to go to Dillo Day at the University of Wisconsin. So it's been a love since 2009, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. But okay, so then where do you live now? By the way, if you want to say.
Of course, yeah. No, so I live in Atlanta.
Okay.
So I built a nice crib in Atlanta for me and my family, and it was a good decision to do because it was out the way. And yeah, I always thought that the South was really cool. I was living in New York for 7 years, filming Power. So just to get out and just do something different was what the vibe was.
I did hear. I was just reading about you, like stories like with 50, trying to like really work with you, and I heard another thing about Jamie Foxx too, which I've been really big fan of Jamie Foxx. Obviously,
yeah.
It's been amazing that early in your career you really work with him and stuff like that.
Yeah. So we had finished season 1 of Boss, the TV show I told you that I kind of walked in and got. So I went to LA in 2011, 2012, and it was the first time that I went there as a celebrity. So I'm just new. It's a Clippers private party. I'm like Blake Griffin, Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan. I'm like, this is crazy, yo. You know what I mean? So I'm just enjoying it. And then somebody taps me on my shoulder, and I'm like, he's like, yo, I love what you do, man. I love your work. I said, and it's dark. Mind you, this guy has like the dirtiest like facial hair right here, but it's Jamie because he's filming Django. So,
shit.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know what. So I just see somebody just dressed kind of like homeless looking. So I'm like, what is going on? So I'm like, yo, he's like, yeah, bro, I'm a fan of yours. I'm like, thank you, man. I appreciate it. He taps me like, yo. I look, and it's Jamie. And I'm like, oh, Mr. Foxx, Mr. Foxx. Oh, sorry. So he was like, dude, me and Leonardo DiCaprio stop filming and watch you and Kelsey, and we're just blown away by that show. You guys are amazing. Mind you, I've only been acting at this point in time like 9 months. So I'm meeting the person who arguably I want to say I want my career to go like him, is the first celebrity that co-signs me as a problem. At this particular time, he doesn't know that I sing. He's just basing it off of acting. So he's like, yo, man, you and your people, yo, come watch the football game at the crib. It's the playoffs. Come watch it. So me and my dogs, we were like, yo, we're going to Jamie Foxx's house, man. This is insane. So we get up there. He comes to the door, and he's like, yo, I want you to meet my family. Yo, my sister has a crush on you. I'm just like, this is wild, like happening so fast. And then I sit, and he's like, yo, so I don't know anything about you. I just know you're gifted. So what is it? What do you want to do? How long you been acting? He's like, you've been studying for where? I said, no, honestly, I've been acting for the last 8-9 months.
Yes.
He said, well, the show came out. So you started acting during the show? I said, yeah, that's when I started acting. So his mind was just fried. He was like, so obviously if you started acting 8-9 months ago, then you wanted to do something else, right? What is it? I said, I've always been a musician. He was like, yo, come to my studio. Play me what you got. And I was in there playing him every song. I'm singing live. I'm like, I'm auditioning for. I don't even know what I'm auditioning for. I'm singing, I'm just like, I'm in front of Jamie Foxx. So far, he's co-signing everything that I am. And I got to make sure that this is the last piece. The music has to hit. And when he stopped the music and he was like, now, and I'll never forget that, he was like, now I see what people see when they see me. And that was like, oh my God.
Yeah,
you
because
know?
Jamie Foxx can sing.
He can
his
do
ass.
everything,
He can
bro. He's funny. He's
everything. He's in that tier of the Jamie Foxx, Eddie Murphy, the Will Smith,
Yes.
the whole like sing act
yeah.
comic.
Yes.
Just put him on stage.
Just put him on stage. Just
Let
put him
rock.
on stage and let him do his
Yeah,
thing.
he won't even say out the fly what he's doing. Just he
Yes.
might be a monologue, or he might be a stand-up comic,
don't
stand-up,
know.
or he
play
might
the
be
piano.
serious. Yeah,
You don't know. And that for me was what kind of propelled me like, oh, okay, that means I gotta be this generation's version of that.
Yes.
You know, and so that kind of that definitely motivated me. And we kept a very tight relationship for a while, for like years and years, and then I moved to New York and life just started happening. But no, it's still a very, very incredible moment, you know, mentor that I've always been. It's so funny, man. Like, I've always been mentored by Renaissance men. So, for example, T.I., he offered me my first record deal. T.I. is an actor and musician, you know. I met Jamie, singer, musician, actor. 50 Cent, rapper, musician, actor. Who else would I say? I say these guys. And so for me, it was just always being co-signed Tyrese. So like me always being co-signed by these guys is just like, okay, I'm doing something right, you know?
My question is that if you wanted to play in a huge franchise, right?
Okay.
Which one would it be?
If I wanted to play in a huge franchise?
Yeah. Which, by the way, not saying the power is not huge, is huge.
No,
but I'm saying, but I'm talking about like
my own thing. I'll create my own, bro.
No. I'm saying.
Oh, that's already existed.
Yeah, it was existing.
Oh,
From Marvel to anything, just any franchise. That you like this role there. This is.
You know what though? I'm a different guy, so I would think that like I like what Michael B. Jordan did with Creed. I think that was fly. Yeah,
I can see you there. I can see you Black Panther.
Huh?
Franchise, the Black Panther franchise.
Oh,
Because nigga, I can see you there. I can see you there. Hey, can we hit that? Can we please tag the Panthers and I can see you there for sure. 100%.
I would even like, you know, like another one that's another Renaissance man, LL. You know, like LL Cool J, right? So like, for me, him taking the TV route and being iconic on TV for 25 years, and then also being an icon on this, but then also, I mean, I'd play in his biopic, you know, I'd do that too. So it's
you could.
Yeah,
you
you
that's
see it,
good.
right?
You could. I see it. I can see. I can visualize it.
Yeah, I
can
do
see it.
do it. So that's another.
You know which one is
Renaissance
first of all, my favorite movie about LL Cool J, which obviously he didn't act like crazy in that movie, but you know what it is, which one it is, right?
Any Given Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah.
With Jamie Foxx,
Fire.
him, and those boys, like, bro, it was so funny, but hardcore and just like and Mr. Al.
So for you, right, watching these type of movies back home, were you like, yo, I gotta get to America? Like, what was that feeling like?
I'll tell you
bro?
what it is. The only thing I regret, and I said to myself, I was like, I wish I was involved in this kind of sports because, like, the movies make sports look so amazing, so cool.
Yeah.
Like, I remember, like, I watched football, watched like the Titans, I watched this. I'm like,
Yeah.
I was like, man, just get you motivated about life and just be the better version of yourself.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you which one is my 3 movies. I was like, yo, I want to be a part of this, right?
Okay.
Obviously, any football movie from the Miami Titans, any given Sunday, I was like, damn.
Any Given Sunday.
Yeah, just that. Then Coach Carter. Fire movie, bro. Just like really perseverance and guys like that. And it always blew my mind till I was like 17, 18. Then I understood why it's just so tough to be a student and an athlete. I was like, just go to school, bro. Just do this, like you know. But then and then the third movie was Stomp the Yard, bro.
Really?
I was like, I want to go.
You want to go to
HBCU? Bro. You would be like,
I can see you. I can see you, dog.
Front line, everything. I don't want to, I don't know how to do it, but I what?
Yeah, I can see that. I can see
Stomp the Yard.
I can see that.
And I remember those movies came out. It was so influential. And then when I say so influential, it's 2 things. So what America thinks is classic movies. That's not what the rest of the world thinks is classic.
Okay, so
it's
tell
classic
me.
movies, right?
Yeah.
I'll give an example.
Yeah.
Like the rest of the world thinks like Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Obviously Godfather, which is classic for everybody in a way.
Scarface,
yes. And then it's more movies. It's more the movies with Al Pacino, Robert De Niro.
Heat.
Yes, and all this like
Casino,
yeah, like all these kind
all
of
them.
movies.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
understand like for the rest of the world
Yes.
in general, right? Here in the States, it's totally different. I remember when I came in, he's like, "You haven't watched Life with Eddie Murphy?" And I was shocked. I was like, "I haven't."
Yeah,
And they looked at me. He's like, "Oh, sure, you've not from here."
Yeah.
I remember I had a teammate. Shout out to George Hill.
Yeah.
He bought me a whole iPad and put all the movies, every classic from
that's
Dead
lit.
Presidents to Paid in
That's
Full
lit.
to
That's lit.
like everything, all the
Yeah.
classic movies to what was the movie with Pac and
Which one?
Juice and the other one he's hooping.
Justice.
Poetic Justice.
Yeah.
It's Poetic Justice.
Yeah.
He's hooping
Above the rim.
above the rim.
So you watched all of them?
Bro, he had a whole iPad with just those movies.
That's lit.
And then I was like, oh, shit, okay, this is different.
That's lit.
So then I understood like how much influential to kind of learn the culture and why people are acting this way and why they're thinking this way because
Dang.
it's different. Like for me,
Yeah.
I promise you,
Yeah.
like coming from, I was born and raised in Greece, come from Greece here. I remember, I would ask my teammates, like my teammates would be overseas, right?
Yeah.
And something would happen and be like, oh man, this just happened because, either I'm black or this or that. And I'll be like, I would look at him and be like, true, there's a big possibility they just don't speak English, bro.
Yeah.
There's a big possibility they just don't.
That's a different perspective. Yeah.
Yeah, they just don't speak English. Now that's my perspective. But when I
Yeah.
came to the States,
Yeah.
my whole demeanor changed because
Wow.
because I understood why.
Yeah.
Because bro, it was only 50 years ago, 60.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
That's
It's not a long time.
That's
It's
true.
people who are 70 years old, bro.
That's true, bro.
And
Yes.
80. So then I understood, okay, that's why. And then, but now you see it, like 2024, things are changing. It's all for the better or for the good. And it's just like across the board in every state in the States and in the world.
The world is smaller
So-
now, even because of social media too. So everybody's aware.
The culture turns around
Yeah.
so different. I remember like yesterday when, you remember the West Coast thing, the you're jerk, I know.
Yeah,
You're
jerk. Yeah, yeah.
that came out here and then came to Greece after 2 years and a year and a half. Or Do the Stanky Leg came out like after 2 years. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The only thing that came out right away everywhere was Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy just boom.
Yeah. That was the internet. That was the start of the internet.
Yeah, that was like-
that was the start of YouTube crazy.